Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Cid110, and I am back with more Prison Architect. Now, before me and Dark went on vacation, I had well, actually, not before, kind of before and during our vacation, Prison Architect came out officially on release. So, with the official release, I wanted to start a new save, but I'm not going to start like a new save here on video again because that would be just time consuming. Like, I did 3 episodes and then now I'm going to start over again. So instead, with the official release, there are campaigns that they've added. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do these campaigns on camera and off camera, or well, I'll set up another recording and have it play at the ends or something of just like a really fast forwarded version of me building the prison. I'll have that at the end of each video or so. So we're going to do these campaigns. The first one is Death Row. Let's start it up. We've been contracted to build an execution chamber at this prison in time for the scheduled execution of one of their inmates. Now, I believe this was the tutorial in the alpha builds this was like the first campaign, I think, is the tutorial. So I've played it once, so I definitely know how it goes. So this is Joe Average Prison. That's it. That's a very nice soundtrack for these campaigns. Oops. Okay, that shower block was actually very bad because there was no drains and that water would just flow right out of the prison. Pretty nice prison, actually. Lots of money was thrown into this prison, obviously. Oh, they've even got a phone. This is a tough one. There's a prisoner incarcerated at this facility who's been convicted of a double murder and sentenced to death. That's where we come in. We have been contracted to construct an execution chamber in time for the guy's big day. Well, that's grim. Big day, death day. This is where I want the new facility to be built. The first step with any project like this is to construct the building itself, with enough space inside to fit an execution room and a holding cell. So let's get started. Construct a new building here. We will also need an entrance to the new execution facility. Build a large jail door into the south wall. So yeah, this was the original tutorial, so I guess they're having the original tutorial be the first campaign. And who knows, possibly all the other campaigns could be tutorial. Concrete or brick? Concrete or brick? To be or not to be, that is the question. I shall use brick. And then I will put one jail door here. And another phone call from the CEO. Your workmen are responsible for the construction of buildings. This is indeed, yeah, this is a tutorial. They'll collect the steel and concrete from the storeroom and take it to the construction site. They'll use those raw materials to build the foundations and framework of your new building. This is the slowest part of construction, so you should plan ahead when building new facilities. While we wait, take a look around. Use the WASD or the arrow keys to move around, and use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Back now this is doing the tutorial, I would skip it, but you know, it's part of the campaign. It's official block, official LOBRA. I have absolutely no idea what this room is for. I guess this is aesthetically pleasing. I have to say, to have like high risk prisoners and low risk and medium risk prisoners together is kind of dangerous. Oh wow, separate kitchen room. I don't find that as good because, you know... Oh, apparently chefs can now open jail doors. Oh, wait. There we go. I heard a ping. Ah, there it is. Inside the building, I want a cell and execution room. Partition the space by constructing some brick walls. Alright. Boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop. Alright, boop, boop. Alright, while they do that, I'm just going to continue looking around, making my critiques. Yeah, so, yeah, this liquid, the water from the shower rooms are just going to come pouring out. This is the mess hall. It's not that bad. This is where the generator is. I like to keep my power stations outside, but okay. Because they do explode and catch on fire. Oh, I heard a ring ding. Oh no. They just finished a brick wall, not the brick walls. Some more prisoners here. I'd say this is a pretty good facility. No metal detectors though, that does leave some concern. But I suppose aesthetically, this is a very nice prison. Functionality? Not so much. I'm just gonna wait for the... Wait a second, I could have sped this up. Right there, that's done. Job's done. Now add a large jail doors to divide these walls. I'm dividing to those dividing walls. I don't know why. I must have corrected it because I saw large jail doors and I was just like, You can rotate an object before placement by clicking the middle mouse button or pressing R. Sync the large jail door, please. There we go. There we go. Now they're going to come and run as fast as they can to place these new doors. Bring. That's looking good. We now need to designate rooms within those spaces. Sorry, I keep mentally changing the text to something I would say. Designate a cell in the smaller area where our condemned inmate will live. Then designate the execution room itself in the larger area. Room... 51 cells are in this building? Really? Alright. Oh wait, I made this a holding cell. Whoops. Oh. Did it just auto-correct this? Okay, hold on. Cancel that. Almost made it a holding cell again. There we go. Now it's an actual cell. And the execution room. Ding, ding. Those new rooms have requirements before they become functional. The cell needs a bed and toilet. The execution room requires the electric chair. Yep, gotta build one bed, one toilet, and one... That's not an electric chair. This is an electric chair. Alright, now we just gotta wait for our guys to go. Seriously, it's gonna bug me once those showers start running. I mean, this isn't my prison, but still. Seriously, nobody's gonna come and build that toilet. Oh, unless it's coming from the outside. Yeah, it was coming from the outside in. Alright, there we go. Done and done. Oh, another phone call. That's the essentials taken care of, but there are still a few improvements you could make. It's up to you though, these aren't strictly required. It depends on how much you care about your prisoners and their environment. The cell itself could be improved with an outward-facing window and a small bookshelf. And the facility would look better with a higher quality floor material like wooden floorboards or mosaic tiles. Outside you could add some lighting or paved pathway if you think it needs it. Yeah, I think that's the guy who's done it. This is the man in question, Edward Romsey, a teacher once, would you believe? It's not our place to decide if he deserves this. The law has made that decision. We're just here to do a job. Once you are satisfied the facility is ready, you can begin the prisoner transfer to his new cell. Simply click on the Polaroid in his cell to initiate the transfer. Well, I'll just go and, oh, it legit has a list of things that you could do. Well, I do enjoy a good flooring. Alright, so need some lights. Turn on all of the lights. I normally try not to save, but still. Of course. Did I make that paved? I probably could have made that brick. Paved pathing is fine. Totally fine. Anyways, path is built. Now I just need to, I don't know, a window. I have no idea if that's on the right side or not, but we'll go for it. And we'll add a bookshelf, so that way he can read himself to death. Alright, now for the flooring. What would I want this floor to be made out of? Concrete? Nah, concrete is just bad. Oh, there's the autosave. And there it goes. I think we'll just go with a nice, comfortable white tile. After all, this isn't my prison, it's not my money. Alright, so now those are going to be built, so if I just keep things along, chop chop. Well, there are a lot of workers in this facility. That was handled. Alright, now time to begin the transfer. So I'm fairly certain this is a cutscene. Oh god, I'm getting another call. Don't shed one tear for this guy. He's a stone cold killer, guilty as charged. He even confessed. Want to hear his description of what he did? It's juicy stuff. It was around 11 p.m. The lights were already on. I knew she was home. Oh my, this is quite grim. Oh, this is a very nice house, and this is all done with the same graphics as in-game, and hello! Wow, okay then, I don't know if we can post this considering the conditions of Dark's channel currently. I knew I'd catch you two here. Oh man, don't. Just don't. What are you going to do? Damn, he is indeed nothing to fuck with. Well, I suppose it's decently censored. I have no idea if I'm allowed to even do this. Oh damn, he bounced. Fuck this shit. Clear as day if you ask me. Deserve every vote he's gonna get. All men deserve forgiveness, even him. Are you so sure in yourself that you can deal out such a final judgment? Catching your wife with another man is no excuse for what he did. And he went there with a loaded gun knowing he'd find them together. That's double premeditated murder. He's done nothing but cooperate with the authorities. The state is making an example of him. If he'd committed his crime 100 miles north, he'd be looking at life imprisonment instead. How is that justice? Do you want a guy like this running free? I'll sleep just fine at night when I know he's gone. Don't judge my voices, by the way. I just picked a voice in my head and I chose. Oh, well, talking to you. Oh. Good work so far. However, there's one problem. The execution room isn't functioning yet because it doesn't have any power. We need to connect it to the electrical supply. Oh god, why is the electrical grid so far away from that one spot? There's no power to those cells in the north either. We are now viewing the prisons and utilities mode, which shows us the electrical wiring layout for the entire prison. Each building in the prison is connected to the power grid by these thick underground electrical cables. The power is provided to the prison by the substation, which draws electricity from the national grid. As you can see, this entire wing of prison cells is without power. All of the lights are out. To fix this problem, we first need to switch into utilities mode to understand why the lights are without power. The nearest electrical cables are too far away. Our engineers can't complete the wiring for this area. Extend the electrical cables nearby to cover this wing of the prison. Okay, so they're making you do it. There's your signs. Alright. Go, engineers, go. Oh, okay, so, don't start where the wiring starts, just start where it finishes. Totally legit. It's top tier strategy. I like how the prisoners are supposed to be sleeping, but they're all awake sitting around in their cells. Oh, we got a call from TL. Just wanted to hear it ring a little bit. Lights aren't the only thing that needs power. Your new electrical chair does too. Use the power cables to connect the execution facility to the power grid. The electric chair itself is a special type of electrical item. It requires its own dedicated power line. You'll need to connect it up directly with main cables. Wait, did that say with mains cables instead of with the mains cable? No, I think I might have butchered that and just kept rolling with it, or that was either itself. Alright, I hope you guys like fireworks, because they're gonna be popping. Alright. I have to say, this is very strictly unsafe. They have no roadblocks. What happens if someone just, goes for a walk? And boom, he's out. I wonder what this is. Nope. Alright, I think I'm... Alright. Oh, it seems like there's several notebook pages in the game, and I was trying to pause the game so I could read it, but I guess never mind. Guess I'm not gonna be doing that. I'll probably, put it up on screen while we're waiting for these guys to finish up what they're doing. I was going to say job's done, but they're not done. They started from the back. Alright. Do it! We are almost done, I think. We should test the new execution room at least once before we try to use it, though. I'm just going to turn it on for a few seconds, make sure everything is okay. And there goes the capacitor. Well, that didn't work. Looks like we drew too much power and tripped a circuit breaker in the power station. The whole prison is dark. We're going to need more juice to be able to handle the power spike that electrical chair generates. First, we need to turn the power back on. This is a two-step process. Switch the power station back on by clicking on it and selecting Switch On in the menu that appears. Then build 3 more capacitors so we have enough power capacity to handle the electric chair. Once you've done that, test the electric chair again by clicking on it and selecting Switch On in the menu. Alright, on you get. 1, 2, 3. Alright, while I wait for them to get back on it. I like how there are a few standing out here, and there are a few standing in here. Yeah, some of the supplies end up in here as well. So it's a question of why have deliveries yet have a storage room and certain supplies end up in the storage room and certain supplies end in the supply room? That's quite strange if you ask me. I don't know if it's just because it's a tutorial and this map has certain specifications imbued into it, but that's how it goes. I mean, first, they're opening jail cell doors. They never usually do that, but I guess in the tutorial they can. Seriously, this window is like so one-sided. Like, it's just you don't see outside. Maybe I built it wrong? Yeah, I think I built it. No, I built it somewhat right. Strange. Anyways, let's turn the switch on. Oh, we didn't blow up. That's a shame. Incoming call. Well done. I believe we are finished with this job. What happens now is out of our hands. We did a professional job, and that's important in our business. Try not to worry about what happens next. Oh. I believe that's the capacitor. I like how it's done both in-game and through Polaroids. Can I help you? Oh dear lord, covered in blood? I think that's her necklace? And sweat? Lots of sweat. Are you looking for forgiveness? I don't know. I have to do something. I can't live with the things I've done. You have to turn yourself in. Whatever you've done, you cannot evade the consequences. You will never be able to live with yourself until you face up to your past. I want to go back. I want to forgive her. I want her to forgive me. God will forgive you, no matter what you have done, if you ask Him to. But you must answer for your crimes in the eyes of law. There is no other way. Well, so that's what happened. He went to a church. Got the pastor told him to invest, and he's going to get executed. It is time, Edward. You have done the right thing, even though this world will not forgive you for it. You will be with God soon, and He will have the final judgment on you. Chair. I have to say, for an electric chair, for it to be all wooden like that is kind of, I don't know. Oh, well, okay, that's grim. That is very grim. critically. Edward Ramsey, you have been found guilty of 2 counts of murder in the 1st degree. The penalty is death. Do you have anything to say? Susan, I'm sorry. Bitch. Rip in peace. Rip in peace. Chapter 2, Palermo. Palermo? Palermo. Oh, are we starting just straight off the bat into the next campaign? Oh, I see. Alright, I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop here. I guess this could be a little teaser for the next episode. So I'm going to stop here and we'll continue the next campaign next week. For now, I'll probably just end this off with having the other prison, the new prison that I'm building, being built in the background. So, for now, I'll leave you guys with this. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.